Hi, welcome once again to Starseed Rising 333. I'm glad you've tuned back into this channel, and if it's your first time, welcome. And if you do enjoy listening or watching this video, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Once again, I'd like to thank all my viewers, my supporters, my subscribers, anyone who have tuned in to watch my videos, as well as my readings out on YouTube. Thank you ever so much for your support. Whatever you did in the past or what you're about to do now is much appreciated, and it does help the channel. I'm going to be talking about why it's important, okay, to acknowledge and respect Rastafarianism, okay? And basically, this video also is to bring some form of justice, okay, to the Rastafarian movement. Now, although I was born in this country, I grew up in St. Lucia, okay, which is an island in the Caribbean. And, although um, there are a few people, okay, who were Rastafarians, okay, although I listened a lot to um, roots reggae, which is very much associated, okay, with Rastafarianism. Um, I did recognize, okay, that there was a lot of negativity, all right, surrounding this religion, okay, or people who wanted to follow, okay, or who were Rastafarians, okay. There was a lot of discrimination, and even growing up, okay, as a teenager as well, um, even myself as well, there was, I perceived Rastafarians to be people who were very rebellious. Um, they were somehow, um, like slightly different from the rest of other people, because of the way they dressed, because of their hair, and so forth. But, me being now, I've being a Muslim as well as a spiritualist, I've come to learn so much, okay, about Rastafarianism, okay, and also I'm still learning, and also I have to say that some of my spiritual guides, okay, are Rastafarians. All right. And one of my spirit guides is Bob Marley. And I can tell you that Bob Marley is actually an ancestor in the spiritual realm. Okay. And also, I connect a lot with the spirits of Peter Tosh, um, and many of the other uh past um Rastafarians, okay, like Joseph Hill, Jacob Miller, Gregory Isaac. So many like sort of famous, I should say, celebrities, okay, very well known celebrities. And and I know a lot of people have heard and have heard of music from Bob Marley, as well as Peter Tosh, okay, and also Bunny Wailer as well. All right. Um, okay, and the music will live on forever. All right. Now, when I started on my early on my spiritual journey, okay, I was also guided as well to um, watch videos, okay, made by the Nation of Islam. The Nation of Islam is an Islamic religious organization based in America, all right, and it was founded by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, who was taught by Master Farid Muhammad, who they consider as the Mahdi. All right. And the reason why I strongly believe I was guided by the Most High, Allah the Creator, I call him Allah because I'm a Muslim, was that there was a lot of things that I had to learn um, about the Creator, about myself, okay, being a black woman and also being a Muslim. All right. But I was not guided to join the Nation of Islam. Okay, I was um, just guided to just listen, okay, to the videos, okay, and all respects to the Honorable Louis Farrakhan. He's doing a very brilliant job, or as leader, and I have learned so much from him. All right, not only is he religious, but he's also a spiritual teacher, okay, who is much respected all around the world by all the different faiths, okay? And he's doing a very, very good job in terms of black movement and also to help, okay, us as black people, okay, and people of color to know the Creator, okay, and as well as to know themselves and also to understand their real life purpose, okay? So yes, so if you have a chance or if you're religious or you're just curious about the Nation of Islam, I would suggest, in your spare time to please um, watch their videos. It's where you can gain not only divine guidance but also receive spiritual enlightenment. Okay, and the reason why I picked um, these two faiths, okay, because me as a black Muslim and a high priestess and spiritualist, okay, um I can somehow I can see the interconnectedness, okay, between the two, okay, as well as the connection to the divine, to the higher power. And as I said, I call him Allah because I'm a Muslim, okay. So these are the reasons why I would say I picked these two faiths, okay, because these faiths are not solely focused on their teachings and belief systems, but also these two organizations, all right, or religious groups, they also include a movement so people can experience real freedom, peace, and security. Okay. Now, I just again just want to just for you individuals who are watching or viewing this video or listen to this video, I just want to just as I've said earlier, just tell you just a little bit more about why the Nation of Islam was founded. Okay, the Nation of Islam was founded, as I said earlier, by the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, and the reason for this is um, that he wanted to create um, an organization, okay, that will help to bring about structure, discipline among the African American community, and to unite them, okay, and to show black people they are resilient when sticking together, and to reunite the concept of the family unit. And that was at the beginning, okay, was solely based um, towards the African American community, okay. But now this religious organization have branches all around the world, okay, and many people of other races, okay, are now members of the Nation of Islam. All right. Now I'm going to just talk about Rastafarianism. Okay. Now this organization, okay, was or movement, okay, was founded on similar principles, okay, similar principles as the Nation of Islam, okay, although the Nation of Islam, okay, is Islamic organization, whereas Rastafarianism is more connected to Judaism, okay, than Islam. However, okay, or I should say, there is a strong emphasis on the importance of love, brotherhood, okay, oneness, togetherness, peace, okay, living a righteous life, and the unity of black people of African descent and people of color. Okay, now now when again, the reason why I think that I should say, okay, from my personal view, okay, regarding um the two, okay, and I'm just talking about my own personal experience, you know, even though, as I said, I'm a black Muslim, a high priestess and spiritualist, I personally, and I should say personally, don't belong to any religious organization. All right, I somehow feel a better connection, okay, a better connection to Rastafarianism, okay, than the Nation of Islam. And the reason for this is because Rastafarianism embodies the original African beliefs and rituals, um, similar to other indigenous people, such as the Native American Indians and the Aboriginal people. Okay, even though um, they Rastafarianism um, does incorporate some practices of Christianity. All right, and okay, yes, it's true as well. Like with the Nation of Islam, okay, like most Muslims, okay, their rituals include rituals, okay, such as prayer, fasting, okay, and visiting the Hajj, and okay, the Rastafarians, okay, they also include things like prayer, fasting, spiritual healing, um, uh, drumming, chanting, okay, but they also include, all right, um, divination, which includes mediumship. Okay, so so although the Muslims um you know include or do participate in some forms of rituals, okay, like prayer, fasting, and visiting the Hajj, the Rastafarians, however, their rituals are more um connected, as I said, to spirituality, okay, which includes not only prayer, fasting, but also spiritual healing, drumming, chanting, okay, and divination, okay, which includes mediumship, okay, even though people associate that to paganism, but it's not, okay, it's okay, part of the occult, and the occult is part of God's or Allah's covenant, okay, and just clarify this, because I think a lot of people also talk about how um some Rastafarians, okay, they do this thing called spirit possession, but spirit possession is part of mediumship, okay? It's all about channeling messages, okay? It means someone who is channeling messages from the spiritual realm, and then they become consumed, okay, by the spirit of someone who has passed on, okay, so it could be a stranger, friend, or family member, and this again is part of mediumship, all right, and even I remember as well, even with the Honorable Louis Farrakhan, okay, when he speaks, all right, he says that he doesn't carry any notes with him. He says that it's just that, like, whatever he says, the messages that he's receiving is being channeled to him, okay, and a lot of times he says that these messages come from the Honorable Elijah Muhammad, all right, who has sadly passed on. So, we have to be very careful here, for those of you when it comes to things about like psychic and people who embody or are able to channel messages, because we have to be careful not to be judge, jury, and executioner. All right. And also, like I very much being me being a high priestess and spiritualist. Okay, I as well um can acknowledge, and I do embrace Rastafarians views, okay, and their attitudes to the way they embrace their sexuality. They're very much into herbalism, okay, and anyone who is a spiritualist or who's on a spiritual journey, okay, they will identify, okay, with a lot of these um, practices, okay, and as well. Now, I know a lot of people, go on about Rastafarians using cannabis, but then again, cannabis is a herb, and a lot of the times it is used in small amounts, and it is done because of spiritual as well as a form, or used as a form of a ritual. Okay. Um, and also, or I should say that it's also used, okay, in medicinal or for medicinal practices as well. All right. So, I mean, to conclude, overall, if somebody was to ask me what my understanding is, or what do I think about Rastafarianism, I'll just say that it's not just, for me, from what I've discovered, it's not just a religion, it's a way of life. Okay, its foundation is based on balance, truth, and a connection to the divine or higher power, as well as self acceptance, which is all to do with authenticity. All right. Also to do with love, embracing um, yourself, of who you are as an individual, being proud of who you are. It's also about creating heaven on earth. Okay, they're all about unity, love, peace. Okay, and also because it's also a movement. Okay, they are always, okay, in the fight, okay, for real justice, freedom, and equality. All right. So I hope this video is going to be very useful in some way, okay, to help you understand more about Rastafarianism, okay. And if you did enjoy listening or watching this video, please don't forget to click the like button, subscribe or share, or just leave a comment. Thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye.